What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we do have a suspension part going on the car, and what I didn't mention in the last video was I haven't really done anything to the suspension other than coils. Today we do have a strut brace, strut bar, whatever you want to call it, from Megan Racing. Let me sit you guys down and I can show you how it looks like. This Megan Racing box, pretty dope. I didn't expect it to come in any like special packaging like that. So this is going to be a really quick install. It's not something that should take you like a full day, and it's not something that, I don't think it's that difficult to do. It's pretty easy. All you would have to do is really just unbolt the 3 bolts at the top of the coilover, which is over here, and on the other side. And I believe with the 3IS, at least with the 2IS, you do have covers. So with the 2IS, you do have covers on this side and you have covers on this side, but I went ahead and removed this because I did install a oil catch can, which I will get to later. I removed that cover already, and you're going to have to remove this cover in order to get to the bolt. And there's 2 things that you can do. You can either fully just take this out, throw it in the garbage, you're not gonna need it anymore, or you can cut a hole and like a slit to where the opening of the strut brace is going to sit. So you can have the covers as well as the strut brace work on the car. So that's really up to you. This engine bay is filthy. I'm gonna need to either get it power cleaned, power washed, or I'm just gonna have to go to O'Reilly's and get some cleaning stuff because it's pretty damn filthy. Along in the packaging, you do have pretty good stickers, you know? I don't know about you guys, but I love stickers. And if you guys haven't seen my hydro flask, it's like full of stickers. So if you guys have stickers, let me know some stickers. A thank you message from Megan Racing themselves. So instructions, do we need this? No. Then a warranty, do we need this? No. So you guys may be also wondering, like, why are you installing a strut brace? Like, are you gonna go on the track? So, and the answer to all those questions is no. I'm not gonna take it on the track. I don't plan to race with this car or anything like that. So then you're probably like wondering, like, why get a strut brace? Like, are you just doing it just for looks? Partly yes, but also because I think this will help in just like daily driving. When you're entering a freeway and you take that wide roundabout or like the circle roundabout, there's not any body roll. So I've noticed, at least in my car, I don't know if other ISs feel the same way, but body roll is, like, it's not bad, but it definitely could be improved. So that's why I'm getting the strut brace. And I'm hoping that the RR Racing catch can will not interfere with the strut brace. But I guess we'll see. But overall, I think the quality is really good. It's very sturdy, and I don't want to say it's not light, but it's also not heavy. I don't know how good of a representation that is. But what we're going to do first is we're going to take off these bolts, at least on the ends of both sides. And then we're going to take off the brace so we can mount this end of the strut brace onto the strut tower, and then we should be able to put the brace on. Like I said, it's not going to be a long install. It should take us less than probably like 10-15 minutes. Alright, so each end attaching to the strut brace is going to be a 14mm socket, but when it comes in, you can easily just use your hands or your fingers to take it off. You don't really need a socket, but when you do end up putting it in the car, make sure you guys do use a socket so it's tightened in place and it doesn't move. Alright, so before you even start taking off any of these studs from the top hat, I went ahead and disconnected this sensor. So I went ahead and just moved it over there, and you're going to have to remove this bolt just to remove this out of the way and get out of the way. We'll put it back, but let's go ahead and take this off. I would believe it's going to be a 10mm. That's my guess, but let's see what size it is. Is it a 10? It is a 10. Okay, so after you remove that 10mm bolt that connects to this sensor, you can go ahead and just move it to the side, and then that gives you more clearance to get to these studs at the top hat. All of them are 14mm. Oh my goodness. You can go ahead and remove those, and then the brace for each of the sides of the strut bar should be good to go. And at least on this side, there is no sensor that you have to remove, so this one should be essentially plug and play. like a glove. This one doesn't fit as well, but I don't know what. All right, so I had that in one. I had that in wrong. Right on. And we were able to get this one in. So let's go ahead and take the plastic. I did it. This is my car. Hey, who's are those? We'll tell the company to send my stuff out. All right, so a pretty nice strut brace. So let's go ahead and tighten this down. I'm gonna put you guys down and you guys are gonna see us install it and we're gonna see how it looks like. All right, so we got all of the top bolts bolted down. We didn't put any of the coilover bolts at the bottom tightened down yet. So that's how it's gonna initially look like. Like I said, you guys can either make a hole in your cover to put it over the strut bar, or you can just completely delete it. I'm leaning more towards deleting it, but leaving the front one, just because. And having the strut bar and then having the oil catch can over there, I think gives it a good touch. But yeah, let's go ahead and add these bolts back and then we'll see if we can go for a test drive and see how it feels compared back to stock. Everything is tightened down and everything is torqued down to their specs. As for these bolts right here, are you finished? As for these bolts, I'm finished. As for these bolts right here, you're gonna wanna make sure you torque them down to at least 49 foot-pounds. That side we were able to place that part of the brace down flush. That was super easy. But with this side, there was a little bit of a gap. So when you guys start to torque down the bolts, the brace will soon fall into place as you're torquing them down. So if you see a gap there, don't worry too much about it. And the only modification that we did to this side was we didn't use this bracket just because I'm not able to put this bracket here and then it's going to interfere with this. So I just went ahead and just reconnected the sensor in between there. But one thing I did want to touch on in this video is with the oil catch can, I was able to get it in place and where I like it. And this one is from RR Racing. The only issue that I was running into is that there is the PCV line back there that I wasn't able to get off. I've watched so many videos on how to remove it, and for some reason mine is I don't know if it's melted onto the PCV valve itself and I'm gonna have to replace it. So that is another delay. It literally just sitting in there. It doesn't have a purpose. It's just there for decoration. And I wanted to ask you guys for your guys' suggestion, should I just end up replacing the PCV valve itself? Other people are able to just twist it and just remove the hose and reconnect it to the oil catch can. So if I do end up getting it up, I will update you guys. I will show you guys the clips that I have from before, just so you guys can see it. That's the update on the oil catch can. Megan Racing strut bar is in. We're gonna go get some food. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take my car and we're gonna test it out to see how much of a difference it makes. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna make that big of a difference. The rear should be coming within the next few weeks, so stay tuned. But yeah, let's go get some food and then let's test out the strut bar. All right, so we made it to our first spot and we did take a turn, I wanna say moderately fast. It's not slow, but it wasn't super fast. And it took it pretty well. Just on normal driving, this is something that only you will feel as a driver. I don't think your passengers will really notice. The best description that I can give it is if you have a strut bar in the front, but no modifications in the back, the back is completely stock, the front will feel very direct, but the back will feel like it's being dragged. It feels, it's like a roller coaster essentially, where the front feels like it's carrying all the weight and then the people in the back just feel like they're just going along with the ride. That's the best description I can give you guys. When we do get the rear sway bars in, I'll let you guys know how it feels compared to stock. But initial driving, just normal daily driving, I don't think you really feel it. Overall, huge success. I only paid $80-90 bucks. I'll leave the link in the description down below, so if you guys want to pick one up, you guys can. Definitely a good mod for your suspension that won't break the bank. All right, so we just made it home and I think it just needed to settle a little bit. I don't know if it needs to settle. I've never installed a strut bar before, but it does feel really good. We did take a couple corners and I feel more of a difference. It feels more direct in the front, and I guess we'll see how good it feels in the back because I just got a notification that my sway bar just shipped, and then we'll be installing that soon, so then I'll let you guys know. I'll be monitoring it within the next few days, and I'll let you guys know how it is. But so far so good. I think I'd rate it 9 out of 10. Easy, cheap, good mod that you guys can do to your car if you're going to be daily driving it or if you're going to be taking it to the track. So I give it 9 out of 10. You guys have my approval. So if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give this video a big thumbs up. And if you guys aren't already, subscribe to the channel down below. I appreciate all the love that you guys have been showing on the channel lately. It doesn't go unnoticed, and we'll keep pushing every day, and we'll get this car looking pristine within the next few months. And until the next video, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.